Hello, and welcome to the At Me podcast. I am your host, who is Vibes, or Vibe J. If you're watching on the Unfiltered Vibes channel, what's up? Today, I'm going to need y'all not to at me about this disclaimer. And let's get right into this disclaimer. Before we get started on this journey, please allow me to tell my side of the story. I do not wish to cause harm, but to show the pain behind my charm. As hard as it may be to hear, I do not wish to continue to live in fear. Locked tight away from the naked eye, bursting at the seams, it does pry. Writing on the walls covered with paper, things you can no longer hide from your neighbor. No one's coming to save you from what you see in the mirror. Thee must tackle what they fear. No apologies for finally saving myself. For you, it may have been easier to keep it on the shelf. This is more than just a conversation. This is more than just a situation. Although my pace has not been great, among it the growth you may relate. Spilling tea could ruin the race. Please allow me to have a safe space. I felt the need to put the disclaimer in because I have been shut down from expressing my feelings before about something that really bothered me. And I just want to go ahead and say this right now. I am damn near 30. I shouldn't even have to put a disclaimer out, but I know I have to because people like to start shit. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this right now. I have a lot of respect for my parents and my family. And this is not me talking down or discrediting them. All I'm doing is learning to communicate within communication. I want to be able to share my thoughts and experiences freely because being quiet helps no one. This isn't even a pod all about that. The podcast is literally just cocktails and conversations. It can be about life experiences, reality TV, current events, anything. It's literally freedom of conversation. Without rules. Without second guessing. And I want anybody to be able to come on this podcast and be able to talk freely and not be able to do anything. And I want to be able to get comfortable and talk freely about how I feel or how things have affected me. And my experiences, in which I haven't shared with a lot of people because, we don't talk. What happens in this house stays in this house, type of mindset. Or just growing up with the feeling of not feeling like your opinion matters or how things that happen to you doesn't matter. And situations that weren't even family could even still affect you in the same way. So if the herd dog hollers in the mirror. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Normally when I film these episodes, I would have a cocktail or a drink or something with me so that, like I said in the statement, cocktails and conversation. I'm cutting back on alcohol and stuff. I'm trying to get my health back in order. So I've calmed down with it. This episode, seeing as how it was a one-on-one episode, I just didn't feel the need to get a drink. But in future episodes, like episodes with my friends and episodes with people that I don't even necessarily want to say interviewing because I don't want it to be like an interview. I want us to have I want us to have a topic, but I don't want us to, feel like we are forced to stay on that topic. I feel like the conversation can go wherever the conversation goes. but we kind of have a general idea of what we want to stay on. But this is the disclaimer. And if you feel some way about it, tell it to somebody who cares. That's it for this episode. Again, I am your host, Who is Vibes, Vibe J. Follow me on social media. Pretty much all my handles are Who is Vibes. It'll also be in the description below. And I will see you guys next time. The At Me Podcast. Beast.